So this is something that I commonly see that sabotages a lot of people within their fitness journey and ultimately losing weight is you take an approach to your fitness based on being super motivated. It's usually pain that causes someone to draw the line in the sand and say, hey, enough's enough. I got to do something. It could be a doctor's appointment. It could be that you saw a picture of yourself that someone took and posted on Facebook. It could be you just got back from a beach vacation and you're really depressed, really unhappy, um, being in a bathing suit on the beach, whatever. And you're like, enough's enough. I'm going to do something about this. And then you come back, you're all motivated. You're like, I'm going to meal prep every Sunday for 5 hours. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to work out 7 days a week. I'm going to get 10,000 steps in. I'm going to drink my water. And you do well for a day or two, and then you crash and burn after one bad day, right? Because you cannot sustain that motivation. Once you first experience that pain, your motivation was at a climax. But that motivation and that level of motivation isn't going to last for forever. Sometimes only lasts a couple days. What I would tell you to do is take a step back, be very realistic, and develop an approach to fitness that you can sustain and is based on you being unmotivated, you being tired, you feeling sluggish, you not wanting to do it. Like, what's kind of like the bare minimum in that state that you could still do? Because everybody has a game plan. And if you're motivated and you do well for a couple of days and you're like, yeah, this is going well. I got my workout in. I'm doing all this. I'm drinking my water. I meal prepped. And then you have a 10-hour day one day. You have an hour commute, fighting traffic. You got to run your kid to soccer practice. You told yourself you're going to get a workout, but the last thing you want to do is work out now. You just want to plant your butt on the couch and watch some reality crappy TV on Netflix for an hour. You told yourself you have healthy food in the fridge. You're going to make dinner, but Chinese food on DoorDash sounds really good, right? So the next time you choose approach to fitness, or you are, in pain and you're super motivated to make a change, don't make a game plan based on motivation being at its highest. Actually make a fitness plan based on being very unmotivated, feeling lazy, feeling tired, feeling exhausted. In that state, what is still the bare minimum that you can do? And if you do that, you're going to tend to be more consistent with it. You're not going to fall off, and it's something that you can sustain long term. And what I mean by an example of this is, a lot of times when people are super motivated, they're like, oh, I'm going to get this gym membership. I'm going to go to the gym, 6-7 days a week. I'm going to get 10,000 steps in. And then you do well for a couple of days, then you fall off, and then you beat yourself up over it and hold shame or guilt that you couldn't sustain it, right? So why don't you just tell yourself, like, okay, I'm motivated. I'm ready to make this change. I'm going to go on three 1-hour walks per week. I'm going to do 2 resistance trainings per week. And I'm going to order meals for dinner, because I know when I get home, the last thing I want to do is cook. I'm just going to order prepackaged meals that I can have for dinner that I can put in the microwave and have. Those couple things sound simplistic, but if you do those in the long run, like if 3 days a week you're going for an hour walk, you're getting a couple workouts in, and your dinners are handled, because you're more likely to eat that when you're tired. You get home from work, you're like, oh, I could eat this or order DoorDash, but you have a meal ready to go and you just throw it in the fridge, or throw it in the microwave. You're probably going to do that when you're tired and exhausted, because it's easy. You put it in there, in 2 minutes, it's done. So even those things seem simple, those are things that when you're super unmotivated, you don't feel like doing anything, you're tired, you're sluggish, you can probably push yourself enough or acquire enough motivation to get those things done consistently, right? Going to the gym 7 days a week, drinking a gallon of water, viewing your vision board, getting 10,000 steps in per day, working out 7 days a week, taking all your vitamins, your supplements. Like, you're going to last a week maybe if you're super motivated, but then you're going to crash and burn. And that's why so many people fail.